type of stuff's gonna be like a drug. Like you're gonna sit there, you're gonna be like, man, this is awesome, this is a lot of fun. And all of a sudden, you want to get back into it. Like, man, I can't wait for next week. You know what I'm saying? Hey, get your last little stretch in. Breathing all loud, smacking all loud.
You already know who this is, man. Like you said, Jeffrey Higgins.
What's good, Brodies and Brodettes? We are back. 285 live, back in full effect.
Yes.
Circling around the city yet again. We are here.
Big circles.
With your boy, Mad Dog.
Yes, I am wearing a Bengals visor. I am not a Bengals fan. I was rooting for the Rams, but I did spend $200 on Bengals stuff when I went to Cincinnati. I did mention that when, I think episode 1 I mentioned.
Yeah.
So y'all already got a paper trail on that.
Right.
I'm not rooting for some losers.
No bandwagon or nothing.
Yeah. But I had to rock it today, so.
And all the way from the other side of Lake Lanier, you got your boy Jeffrey, Dr. Pastor, Reverend Jeffrey Higgins.
Yep, I got a lot of names. Look, y'all. Look, hey, your boy got a fresh cut today, and I'm feeling like $1 million. I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't gonna lie to you. And not only do I feel like $1 million, I went to the cigar shop.
Okay.
And I got me the Romeo and Juliet joint. Now, this name sounds very real crazy because I know what Romeo and Juliet went through. You know, I really wasn't. I was real talented as a youngin' and being in school with the English and language arts thing. You feel me? And the reading and comprehension thing. So I was thinking, like, would this bring me back to what they went through? And honestly, it hasn't. Not one bit. But with that being said, hey, they joint pulling though. I ain't gonna lie to you.
So I'm glad you brought us cigars. This is another thing about our 285 Live crew. We only celebrate with when we have cigars. We are always in a form of celebration. So for Jeffrey Higgins, for him it was getting his hair cut. So this is a nice little segue. You know, I got my cigar in the car too.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
This is a nice little segue into our weekly checkups or our checkups.
Y'all just getting dubs this week.
Man, I'm telling you, this family's been blessed, man. I'll tell you what, man. So I'll go ahead and pass it over to Mad Dog real quick before I get into mine, man. So what's it been like for you lately?
Man, it's been, like I've been saying, it's been busy. Working, school. I've been finding some time to be creative. I haven't made too much content on YouTube like I wanted to do.
Yeah.
But I've been busy, you know?
Yeah.
So, like I said, I'm in school. I'm at Georgia State. I'm taking 3 classes right now, and I'm working full time.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so it's kind of been busy. So homework has been kicking up. It's almost mid-semester, so just learning and doing stuff. But I have been working on some stuff for 285 Live.
Yes, Mad Dog's been cooking.
We're looking to build our website and push it up by the summer.
Yep.
So be expecting that. We're going to change the look of everything that we're doing. We're going to involve a little bit more Georgia into our logo.
Yeah.
So y'all going to see some new stuff. I was just giving y'all a little sample, little taste of what's going to come. And then after episode 10 during the summer, I'm going to unveil it. I'm going to have a nice package to give y'all.
Absolutely.
So not only are we going to catch some dubs by following us, make sure you follow us on all of our social media sites.
Absolutely.
And that's
tell your peoples that listen to your peoples, all that good stuff, man. But speaking of dubs, man, is this weekend, these past 48 hours have just been crazy for me. For the job,
Absolutely.
you know, I was able to partake in this entry exam for a promotion and passed it.
okay.
So that was a big one, and then
Let me pull it again for you. Hold on. Let me do it just for you. Hold on.
He always coming up with something like get everybody in trouble, but so you know,
I'm gonna let Jeffrey Higgins do his thing, but so I got that, and then today I basically was selected to represent the church, you know, as our I guess our youth ministry type thing, or representative for our youth at a conference, and was able to speak at a couple classes today, and it was very enlightening, and on my behalf, I was very insightful for everyone else that's been older, respectfully, or I would say more experienced than I.
Season, yep.
So, and the last thing, man, I literally just got off the court maybe about an hour ago with Big Bad Rico. We were able to run court basically for the whole time outside of like 2 games.
Real life this time.
Real life hooping, and it was just a great time. And of course, with the celebration of passing the entry exam that I had, the wife and I, Mrs. Sir Garrett, we did, and got us some good food. You know what I'm saying?
Where'd y'all go?
So we went to. Thank you for asking. We went to this place called Wild Crab in Decatur. So everybody in their mother loves seafood, and everybody loves a nice seafood broil. So this is a good shout out for me. This is my second time going over there. I absolutely love the service. The food was great. The pricing matched the quality of the food, man. So it's to the point where I'm not even mad about how much I spent over there. I just throw my card at them and keep moving. But
take it.
Wild Crab in Decatur, East Ponce de Leon.
Or it's greater.
Tell them that Sir Garrett sent you. Ain't no promo code. Just let them know I was there.
Hey, we gonna have it. We'll have promo code one day.
One day we're gonna get them right.
But it's been great, man. It's been a great week. God has really blessed us as a unit, as a core. And I'm just happy to share this experience with the squad. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all are my support staff and vice versa. So it's
same here.
Man, it's just truly a blessing, man.
Yeah,
but outside that $1 million haircut, Jeffrey, what you got, man? How's your week, man?
You feel me? Hey, I'm Gucci. My week has been great. Just really preparing myself for what's next in life. Honestly.
Yeah.
And throughout the week, I wasn't really doing much, but really just getting some more clothes because, I'm finna go see the missus on Tuesday.
Okay.
So I got to go travel out there, you feel me? But, I got my suit ready. I got my off the plane fit ready for when I get off the plane. I'm going to represent, you feel me? That's all I know how to do, the best way I know how. I know when we step as a unit, we step for real. We come with the casuals. The casuals look like the expensives, but really they not the expensives, but they ain't none of y'all business. But look.
You be involved in secrets, man. And lock and key, man. Lock it up.
But I've been good, man. I've been really blessed, man. I'm really glad, that everybody doing good. Everybody's still here. Everybody is able to even have the chance, the privilege to wake up to see another day throughout the week. Yes. You know what I'm saying? I'm proud of my brothers, man. I'm proud of the accomplishments in which y'all are, accomplishing. You feel me?
Yeah.
And, I'm good. Y'all good. I'm good. Shoot, we all good.
Absolutely, man.
Everything is everything, man.
Yeah, y'all may have to hold off on the 2K stories and bear with us on the 2K stories because the way we moving and shaking, man, it may not be possible right now. It's gonna be temporarily on hold, but it's not like y'all are watching them joints anyways because I wouldn't want to watch them either the way we've been playing.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
I promise you, me and Jeffrey, for like 3 hours, we were like desperate. We were playing with randos.
Yeah.
We had it in the bag, bro. We had a good team. One dude was just like shooting all whatever he wanted to do.
Yeah.
But we had a solid plan. And we was about to win, and then that same dude sold us at the end when we needed him the most. like the Avatar. He just disappeared, man. I was like, bro, you've been shooting from half court the whole time and making them.
Yeah.
And when we took over from him. We stopped giving him the ball because he wasn't passing the ball and stuff. Long story short, we lost. We still don't have a dub on the channel, man. It hurts.
It hurts.
We're going to get a dub,
man.
Though.
It's coming, man. It's coming.
It's crazy.
It's just, and of course, as y'all can see and as y'all can hear, Big Bear Rico is currently not here right now. I don't know what the heck he's doing, but he just ain't here.
It's cool. We just a rotating panel. I already explained how methodology, we all not going to be here most of the time. I'm going to be here all the time. This is my house. We shoot here. So unless they decide to shoot one day and I'm like, yeah, go ahead. I give y'all the blessing. I'll show y'all how to set it up because I'm the tech guy. So
right, exactly.
But it's a rotating panel, so you're not going to see all of us every time. You're not going to hear all of us all the time. But when we do come in, we're going to give the value that you guys deserve that. We've been, we talk about this stuff offline so that we can be prepared. Mm-hmm. So we're not just coming out here just, trying to think off the top of our dome.
Yeah, trying to remix.
But, these are conversations that we've had since we've known each other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And today, we're going to be talking about something that we've been kind of holding off a little bit so that y'all can get used to us. Mm-hmm. But now we about to attack y'all personally. But we about to talk about social media.
Yes.
The biggest influx of 2010s. I mean, it came out before then. If you were like me and if you was on Friendster and MySpace, you had your top 10s, your top 5s or whatever, and you was customizing your MySpace profile.
Right.
It boomed for Facebook. It boomed for Twitter. It boomed for Instagram, Snapchat, all these social media. It just took over the world. Yeah. And people either they took off with it or they just got disillusioned by it. And that's a big deal. So we're going to get into it.
A lot of folks died by the man. So I would have to say, man, just first and foremost to kick us off, the level of impact that social media has on our lives right now is unreal. We get our sports highlights from it. We get our news from it. Yeah. All of our comedy has gotten to the point now. Social media has their own TV streaming now. Yeah. Like, again, if you heard about this, like if we brought this to the year 2000 and was talking to like some random people during that time, it was like, hey,
kind of like that LeBron commercial,
right? Like, exactly.
Yeah.
Talking to young LeBron, talking to young Mad Dog, and talking to young Sergey Arias,
right? Like
young
in 2022, you're gonna be able to go on this thing called Facebook, and when you click on the button, you'll be able to watch TV at the same time. And you're just like, hold on.
What is a Facebook?
What is a Facebook? Like,
I have AIM right now.
Right. Like, am I going to get slapped with an encyclopedia? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's one of those things.
When I open my browser, it says, you got mail. Like, that's the most interaction I got on a website ever.
Right.
That was a big deal for me. I was like, oh, do I have mail today? And if it didn't say that, I knew I wasn't popular. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, it's all good. And
like, like when we talk about social media, but I don't mean to cut you off, so Gary, my fault.
No, go ahead.
When we talk about social media, and I know how we just brought up how, like, not really getting too deep into it, but like how it like creates this illusion in your mind about how things should be, when in reality it's really not gonna be that way.
Yeah.
Social media to most people is the end all of everything. Like, if it don't look like, if things in my life are not going the way that they're going on social media for this person and this person and this person, then then now you're thinking you're doing something wrong. But really, this is the thing: when people look to social media and they see the celebrity status, how celebrity relationships are going, and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Not even just relationships, just life in general. Getting money like that, the way they be getting money. Now you thinking like your 9-to-5 job, whether you working at McDonald's, Goodwill, you feel me, Burger King, Taco Bell. It don't matter what you're doing, you still making money. It ain't as much money as they making, but it's still something.
Yeah.
So
that's definitely an issue, because one of the conversations that I had today when it came to specifically millennials was the fact of millennials are very easily influenced.
Yeah.
So when it comes, and we want things instant. So the two of those concepts together is already a deadly combination, because nowadays it's living proof. Like, you can put out 5 videos and you could be absolutely hilarious, or you do the most outrageous things. Next thing you know, sponsors are coming out to you because your numbers are going up. And then, some people got acting careers out of it. Some people got, just their lives completely changed. Like, it can be a double-edged sword. And with that, I mean, with all this content that you're doing, you always have to top yourself from the last thing that you did. And all of a sudden, it just gets to the point where either things just dissipate, things get too overwhelming. And I've heard in the past, like, 2 years really, where, you know, of course TikTok has blown up within the last year and a half, 2 years.
Yeah.
And even those that are TikTok stars have ended up losing their lives because of the fact of the people are envious of them, or the fame has just gotten way too much. And I feel bad for them. I really do, because that's their whole life is a screen. They're spending hours on videos, like spending hours editing on a 10-second video.
Yeah.
And it's not good, bro. Like, it influences our music. Like, come on, bro.
Our music,
like,
our just culture in general has been impacted by social media. Like, nowadays, most people don't even know what the trend is going to be that month until they get on social media and see, like, okay, this is what everybody's talking about, this is what everybody's wearing, this is what everybody's doing, let me emulate that, let me make that my life. And it's like, bro, what? Like, you really need somebody else to influence you on what you should do with your life,
on your own thought process.
Yeah, like, people will quit their whole job because somebody will be like, oh, we're in a generation where we don't have to work a 9 to 5, go out and get your own business. But everybody not ready for a business. Not everybody not ready to be patient. Everybody not ready to have that responsibility. Not saying that you shouldn't get your business, because my wife just started a new business recently, and I'm pushing my plans for my business. So I'm not saying that you shouldn't start businesses, but don't let social media get you in trouble. Don't let social media derail you from life. Yeah. Like, if you're on a set beaten path, don't listen to social media people posting a meme saying, like, just change your life. Yeah, that's what everybody else is doing, because it doesn't.
And we not even saying like we don't want y'all to get the wrong impression. Really, I ain't even gonna say we don't care, but honestly, you know. But anyways, look, we're not trying to say that social media is like a bad thing, because like what we just put out, what we just said, it has its good qualities too.
Of course.
But it's like, at the same time, the way that it changes everybody's mind and your inputting, like how you view things, it's coming to the point to where, like I said, if it ain't going that way, then you thinking you're doing something wrong. In reality, you're not.
Right. And it's like anything in this world. Like, water is a good source. You need water, but you don't overdo it. You don't constantly drink water until you can actually go into shock drinking too much water. Yeah. And water is something that we are made of.
Exactly.
So it's not saying that social media is a bad thing. That's one thing we want to make clear. Nobody here is saying social media is a bad thing. We all have social medias. So we wouldn't come out and attack Facebook. We wouldn't come out and attack Instagram. But what we're saying is the over-reliance on the influence of social media has disillusioned not only, the city of Atlanta, I feel, but just worldwide. It's just gotten out of control. We're so connected, and that's a good thing. We're connected in a way that we can speak to each other, we can share ideas, we can share technology, we can share, religious beliefs. You can develop languages, you can develop cultures, you can develop a lot of good things just by being connected by people that look like you, that sound like you, that are in Europe, that are in Africa, that are, all these places. We're connected now, but now you see the world for what it is as well. Yep. Because the moment anything happens in the world, it becomes trending. You see uprisings in different countries now. You see people getting beheaded in 8K. You see their heads come off. Yeah. And people are just like making jokes, reposting it, and it's like,
see, and that's my issue. Like, with certain content, we have gotten to the point where we take opinion as facts. Yep. Yeah. We are also being desensitized.
Yeah, very much so.
To
a lot of things.
To a lot of things. Like, you can, like, someone could literally, end up passing away, or even though, like, the one thing that pisses me off would be like a child passes away, and they would make a joke about it, and next thing you know, there's an uptick in likes on there, and it's just like, are there's really people out here that think that same way? But I mean, not everyone is gonna have that right state of mind. Like there's, some people think that with them doing that outlandish thing, going back to the extremities, like they think that they're gonna be popular based off of what they say. So it's really a bad street. It's a constant spiral too. Yeah. At some point, you go from like take the Super Bowl. They was making fun of 50 Cent. He was looking. I didn't even think he looked bad, but they said
he was looking his
kind
age,
of chubby. But the man is like 50. 40.
The man's almost 50.
Yeah, come on. But it went from talking about 50 Cent his weight, to talking about Lizzo and saying, "Oh, well, we don't judge 50. We judging 50 Cent, but we don't judge Lizzo." And then it started going to like black men versus black women. And it just keeps spiraling out of control. And I'm like, all I saw last week was 50 Cent, Lizzo, and I'm like, what else? Do y'all have anything else to talk about besides like the one popular thing that's going on in life? Like, why?
And it's like it's crazy. Like it's really crazy because like and we're bringing up these are things that are on social media.
Right.
So this is not something that we just making up. I promise you, up there, if you put in 50 Cent, you'll see it. But like another example, because when I think about social media and how it's brainwashed us, really. Think about when what's the the dude that played as Black Panther?
Chadwick Boseman.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, when he was sick and ain't nobody know he was sick, and everybody was making fun of him. Then you had a plethora of people that was just dogging him like, oh, bro, like but and then he passes away, and now we know that he was dealing with a health issue.
Right.
And then
now everybody want to be like, oh, I'm sorry, and we didn't mean it, but you the same person that saw the other person do what they do and said what they said, and you thought it was okay. Social media brainwashes people to the point to where they can't even think for themselves. They can't even tell right from wrong no more because we're looking at what the next person is doing.
Yep.
Social media because with social media, that's all you're doing is looking at what the next person is doing, looking at what the next person is saying.
Yeah. And what we
it's messed up, yeah.
And what we don't realize is their life is not like that.
Yeah.
It's not like that at all. Like, of course, you got your models, you got your artists, you got your people like that, and you see the numbers, the 20,000s, 30,000s, up all the way up to the hundreds. They're working their way to try and get millions, and then all of a sudden you catch them in their story. You hold down on the IG and you hold down the screen, you just see a mattress on the floor. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like what they're doing is there's no real thing. Like they're photoshopping their pictures. People have gotten to the point where instead of photoshopping their pictures, they're starting to get surgery. Yeah. Like they're paying tens of thousands of dollars for a surgery on their body that is temporary, when they have a whole doggone house or an apartment that needs that tens of thousands of dollars for them to go ahead and survive. And people say it's an investment. It's like, all right, cool, but if it's really an investment, do you keep up with your body? Do you work out? Do you make sure that you're healthy? Do you make sure you go to the right doctor? Like a lot of these folks doing black market type stuff. And
just to flex, bro.
Yeah, like, exactly.
Why? I gotta underline some terms for y'all. So if y'all writing, probably not. But highlight this term: flex culture. It is a problem,
and it's real.
A problem. Y'all are not in high school no more.
Yep.
My brother posted something. My older brother, he posted something on Facebook, and I was like, "That's what I've been thinking this whole time. Why are people still trying to flex on people so much? Why are people trying to go out their way to be like?" Yeah, I'm better than you. Haha, I'm popular. I was popular in high school. Nobody cares no more. We're
adults.
Yeah, we're adults. Like, come on.
You're
supposed to be starting a family. You're supposed to be breaking, generational curses, like Jeffrey Higgins always brings up. You're supposed to be because most of us, especially if you're from Atlanta or something like that, we weren't just given everything. The house that I have, I wasn't just given. Right. I used to live in the projects. I used to live in You know, the slums I used to live, my refrigerator used to stink. That's why, you know, I have the terms that I coined.
Yeah.
But it's just to the point where people just, they really are more invested in, you know, flexing on people rather than improving their life to the point where they can be beneficial to others around them too. Like, why is your mom still struggling if you know, you got this, you know, fly car, or you got this nice chain and you got grills in your mouth, but your mom's struggling.
Yeah.
And, you know, she got diabetes or whatever. You know, it's a lot that goes into this. And I'm just, it bothers me that flex culture has taken over the world because of social media.
Even when it comes to like athletes,
Yeah.
you got your Instagram models, you got your celebrities. What you see, all the money, all the cars, man, I promise you, for most of those athletes and celebrities, all that money that they getting, they like no, that money that you think they're getting, they're not really getting that.
Yeah.
Because when it comes to the athletes, I don't really know too much, but I've seen a couple of documentaries where a lot of athletes have stated that most of that money that they're getting, like it's going somewhere else towards the team, towards the NFL. It's not really going towards them. You got the music artists.
Yeah.
That money is going to the label,
Yep.
and they have to go to the label to get that money.
Yep. It's so much that goes into it. I want
So
to
when
give
you-
a shout out to Anthony Edwards.
Yeah.
Basketball
Yes, sir.
player from, he's from Atlanta, of course.
ATL.
And right now he plays for the Minnesota Timberwolves.
Yep.
He is one of the most realist, most humble, down-to-earth people. If you ever see him do an interview or something like that, for people not from Atlanta, they might see this as kind of ignorant. But the way he interviews is real. It's nothing fabricated about this man. He really be like, you know, he just be chilling. He be like, yo, I like playing with these people because they do this, they do this. He don't stick to a type of script. I just saw him do an interview for like the All-Star game. They were asking him like, why aren't you in the dunk contest and stuff like that? And he was real with them. He was like, no, I'm not a flashy dunker. I don't have any tricks and stuff like that. All I do is I like to dunk on people.
Right, I dunk on
And
folks.
I was like, yo, you embody what people should be. They should be real.
Yeah.
This is because with media in general, because we always talk about social media, it's been a thing from the past.
Yeah.
The newspapers, the radio stations, everybody tries to, you know, add their little flavor to the story that's going on, and it blows up to a point where people don't know what's real and what's fake anymore. If you go to like a grocery store, Kroger, Publix, and stuff like that, you'll see those magazines, and it's like Angelina Jolie and Brad Pitt broke up for the 50th time. And you don't know if it's true. Will Smith, Jada, like what's going on with the world?
Yeah.
And these magazines are designed this way to gain your attention. That's how social media was designed in the first place, was to gain attention. And now people realize that I can influence people by gaining their attention. I can make it pop. You know, girls, and I'm not just
keep
being
it real.
sexist.
Yeah, keep
but
it real.
a lot of women on social media, YouTube, stuff like that, they always have their tatas out there and their thumbnails, because you know, guys or girls or whoever is attracted to that, they're gonna click that, and the video can be a load of crap. It can be nothing.
Right.
They can just be like the whole time like clapping their hand. And the fact that they
I think Jerry he's like, oh yeah,
he had a different thought, but anyway,
It's on there.
he wild. He wild. But anyway, the video can be a load of nothing.
Yeah.
And they can gain millions of followers, and then other people are gonna do that because they're like, oh, I can do that. I got tatas. I got, you know.
Yeah.
And that's just the way of the world nowadays. Whatever grabs people's attention first, you know, kind of holds the power. You know, sex sells. OnlyFans was a big blow up for people in the late 2010s,
especially during COVID.
People that wasn't even doing it, they started doing it again.
Right, people were selling their OnlyFans like hotcakes. They changed their Twitter profiles from like the public to private, and they were selling it. They were, you know, 10, 20, 40, 50. And then you had like different tier levels, like you get to see different content and stuff like that. It was crazy. Like,
wow.
I was wondering, I'm like, who is really paying for this stuff? When, Pornhub and all this other stuff is free. Like,
but
it's video. But this is another thing I want people to think about. Like, I really want people to think about this. When you think about all the hours, all the minutes that turn into hours that you be on social media.
Oh my God.
Think about what you could be doing.
That's real.
Yeah. To better yourself, to get you out of your situation, but you sitting here looking at me. For what? Cause I ain't got nothing for you. I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't got no money. Don't hit me up on Instagram. I ain't got it.
Yeah.
But think about what you could be doing with your time.
Right.
If I always bring up the gym. You want to lose weight? Go to the gym.
Yep.
You want to do you want more money? Apply for jobs. Anything you want to do, anything you have set to accomplish later on in life, whether it's a short-term goal or a long-term goal, put the phone down.
Yeah.
Look at me when I'm talking. I want y'all to look at me. I can't see me, but I want you to act like you can see me. And look me in my eye. I would have said eyes, but that's none of your business. Look me in my eye and tell me that you're going to put the phone down. Turn your notifications. This is what I did. I turned my notifications off for Instagram, like for all of my social media. It's really except Twitter, but yeah, for most of them I turned, and it helped me gradually. I don't even be caring for it no more. Like, and the only time I see that I got a message or something is if I go on it, and that's real.
Yeah. Absolutely. Now let's we can rag on social media all day every day, but let's not forget that there's also some positivity that comes about it. So one prime example that I could think of, at least for myself, is like the exposure of negative, I guess you could say negative news, like certain racial injustices
they made aware.
Right, that has been made aware, and it's legitimately racial injustice, not necessarily like he looked at me wrong because I was black. Like, not necessarily like that, but legitimate issues within a corporate place or any type of place, place of business, to the point where it's like, hey, yo, this person's been corrupt. They've been corrupt for years. I know I have, the receipts, the paperwork and things of that nature, any type of paper trail. Let's expose them. And then all of a sudden, now that person has been dealt with.
Yeah.
Again, double-edged sword, because now you have a byproduct of that is your cancel culture. Yeah. Like the moment that cancel culture has come about, they just cancel everything about everything.
I don't even know whose side I'm on anymore.
I'm on my own side. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Joe Rogan, I didn't even know what was going on. Yeah. To be honest, I kept seeing people saying, "Oh, what he said on the podcast," and then The Rock was like, "Oh, he didn't say nothing bad," and then the next day he was like, "Yeah, he did say something bad." I was just like, "What is going on?"
Right.
I had no idea what was going on, but you got to go look for it yourself if you really want that. Get the truth. Yeah. You can't just cancel stuff because somebody else told you to cancel. They was canceling Chris Pratt. I still don't know why they're canceling. I still don't know why. Because he's Mario or what? Like I don't know. But
so Garrett, you brought up social injustice and how we're able to see that, right?
Right.
I want everybody to understand and listen to me. You typing under a comment section in the comment section is you're not helping the situation.
There you go.
That's not you helping the situation. You talking about I mean like seriously. And since we talking about social injustice and all that, you commenting in the comment section, oh, he was wrong. It's time for a change. I don't want this to happen to any of my brothers and sisters, so we got to do something about it. Yeah. What are you going to do about it? Because you're not, as you're sitting here typing this message, you're not helping the situation.
Right. Correct.
There are so many ways that we can, go to a local county meeting. Go to a meeting for your city, for your county. Let them know what you saw. And whether it's in your state or a different state, and you ask the necessary questions so it does not happen in your county or in your neighborhood. because
Absolutely.
all of these comments, like,
Cause
come
see,
on, bro.
we have a false sense of courage when it comes to the social media stuff. We can say anything and everything.
Yep.
We have the power to block people. We have the power to stay anonymous. We can have our pages private. And so people like
They hide
social
behind the screens.
social media to
Yeah,
me is an oxymoron.
Yeah.
Because yes, we are interacting with folks and things of that nature, but at the same time, if you were to physically, like, actually become social with people, like, you would never do it.
You would never say
You would
any of the
never
stuff.
say anything of the.
Well, y'all would never say that. I say everything.
Right.
I'm bold. I'll fight you in real life. If I lose, I
That's-
lose. That's
And
that's a promise.
and that's the thing though. Like that's a generational thing. The one thing that I can say for myself and Mad Dog is we were during the transition. Like we literally grew up with social media. So prior to the social medias, which I would say respectfully happened in like a middle school, early high school type of thing for us.
Like 2004, like 2004, like. Yeah.
7. I'd say.
Oh, okay. Oh, y'all not there.
yeah.
Okay,
Facebook
all
was
right.
2007.
Yeah, Facebook was 2007. So
MySpace was 2005, 2004.
yeah.
Friendster, that was out there too.
So we're not really that far off, but like we literally grew up with this stuff, and so with us, we're in that transition of like if we wanted to know the definition of a word, we first started off with the actual Webster's dictionary, and then as time progressed, we had the Google.
We had Ask Jeeves.
I was about to say I'm about to mess Jeffrey
Oh,
Higgins
my
up.
bad.
We had Ask Jeeves.
I should let you set it up. My
Yeah,
bad.
no, it's all good. We had Ask Jeeves. Google, I think we are older than Google.
Yeah, we are.
We're older than Google.
What?
Yeah, we are. We're older than the idea of Google. Like Google has
Damn.
been
Wow.
a
God.
like it's been a software firm,
Yeah.
but it wasn't to this level. It wasn't this engine that it is now.
Yeah.
So we are older than the implementation of Google,
Correct.
and that's wild.
So
That's wow.
that lets you know about technology and how influential and powerful it is. Like it hasn't been here long.
Yeah, we had the brick cell phones. Like we had
We had them doggone Blackberries.
the TVs where you had to have.
So y'all had the cell phones that wasn't really a cell phone, but it was like a box, like a juice box, and they had like
you seen Fresh Prince of Bel Air, right? And how they used to have
yeah. Y'all had them.
we had those.
We had those.
We had to we had to share lines where you couldn't
Them
be on the
amazing.
internet.
You couldn't be at the internet and the phone at the
phone.
same time. Mm-mm.
We've been through that stuff, so we got a little experience. We're '90s kids,
Right.
And I know everybody's like, "Yeah, y'all '90s kids think you're so superior." In a lot of ways,
Sure.
we're cultured. We're
Sure.
cultured in a lot of ways because we were before the millennium and we're after.
Yeah.
So we understand both sides. We're the connecting piece for the Gen X and the Gen Z.
Yeah.
We are right in the middle. We're trying to tell the Gen X's that we're not that bad, and we're trying to prove to the Gen Zers we're not that bad. It's a
Right.
hard life to live.
It's crazy,
But
man.
we seen the most like technological changes from a social media standpoint.
Yeah. Yeah.
Cell phones was starting to be a big thing in the 2000s. Like everybody started having the ability to be able to walk outside and talk on the phone to
Yep.
each other. Like that wasn't. Everybody didn't have that option. Everybody didn't have that luxury.
Right.
It's such a luxury nowadays that everybody has one. Like 5-year-olds have a cell phone nowadays.
Man.
And I'm like, who are you calling? Your mom? Like,
Right.
why do you need a cell phone? And they're just playing the games or they're on TikTok.
These
consuming media.
jokers know how to operate technology by the age of 2.
Yeah,
Like
2-year-olds on Netflix going to their favorite shows. Just like,
yeah.
I'm just like, how do you know that?
Like Logan, my godson, that he's had a little tablet since he was about maybe 1.
Yeah.
But he didn't start operating it on his own till about 2-3 years old.
Yeah.
And he knew like he'll come up to me, God Daddy, my tablet died. It needs to be charged. God Daddy, I need to get to my show. Or God Daddy, I'm trying to watch, his favorite show is like Ryan.
Yeah.
The kid that was always unboxing toys and playing with the toys.
kids watching kids play with toys.
I can't say that because women watch other women eat crab legs.
And I guess we watch other men play games too sometimes.
That's different though. They're actually playing a game. We're not watching people eat and play with stuff. Like
that's true. That's true.
Since we talking about Gen Z, Gen A, B, and D.
One of them alphabets.
Yeah. Since we talking about them, I have a challenge for all of the viewers and anybody that's listening to this podcast as we speak.
Mm-hmm.
I want y'all to comment in the comment section how old you think Mad Dog and Sir Garrett is, and I give you $1,000. I give you $1,000.
Because I've given them so many hints. Like,
you're stupid.
Look, man, my age ain't that important right now. Like, I carry myself. I try to carry myself like ageless. I try to listen to anybody. I don't like stop listening. Like you can be older than me, you can be younger than me. Everybody has some type of advice, some type of input that they can add to a conversation.
Absolutely.
So I like to operate on the ageless. I don't really consider myself a millennial like as everybody does. I find myself disassociated with people because I'm like I don't understand this need to be handed everything. Like I feel like people are so willing to be like, I need a handout. I'm like, I don't want a handout. I want to work. I want people to understand that I'm a hard worker.
Yeah.
I posted something on my Facebook. I saw somebody else post it. It was like, what's something that you associate with me? Like I was asking people to comment, and a lot of people put under my post hard work, and I really appreciated that. Like because I feel like I do work hard. I feel like I work hard to change the image of what Black men have been associated with. I try to work hard to make sure that men in general, because men, they're like, men don't cook, men don't clean. I try to do all that. I try to. I find it that I have like a toxic, behavior where I'm like overcorrecting a lot of stuff, and I'm like, so many times you hear about people just like trashing their women, doing this to their women. I'm like trying to, I guess, be a hero to so that image isn't what we are.
Yeah.
I want to be, and I have a lot of friends who are great men, great Black men. My buddy Chris, who actually has a podcast, it's called The Men's Department. I've been listening to them lately. I don't know if y'all seen me share it or not like that, but Chris is like one of my good friends from Techwood when we were growing up. And some of the stuff that he says, we are saying the same things, and we haven't had that conversation with him. So I'm like, there are good men out here.
Yeah.
It's not social media will turn it and spin it, and they just spat us out and put us in categories in all types of things, like horoscopes. We're all in a category. As a Taurus male, I'm just a sinister a-hole who just doesn't care, which is technically true, but who doesn't care about a lot of stuff. But that's just how social media spins everything. It's so toxic in that way. But on a positive note, because we were talking about positive stuff.
We're all positive, yeah.
Social media has given us a platform.
There you go.
To be able to mend everything. Because
I was about to say that.
We have had this image for a long time, like men deserting their children, men not taking care of their children, Black men not doing this, Black men don't know how to swim, blah blah blah.
But now you see it because like it's on there now. Like you see it, like and I want people to understand this too. Like celebrities got a bad with this.
Mm-hmm.
When you put something on social media, and somebody in the comment section say something you don't like, and then you tell them to mind their business. At that moment in time, in which you press post, it's our business, okay? And so you don't need to be coming at me about, oh, you shouldn't have said that. You need to mind your business. What I do in my household is what I do in my household. Well, look, Shawty, because you did post it.
Yeah.
I would have never knew about it if you didn't post it.
Yeah,
exactly.
So with that being said, I'm gonna tell you what I think you should do, and if you don't like it, you don't like it. But don't be getting mad at me because you know what I'm saying, you decided to post it.
Yeah. Right.
I don't like when people do that.
Again, like, of course, everything has a double-edged sword. Exposure, right?
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna stick with the positive side on this one. Exposure to good content. And when I say good content, I mean like wholesome, that actually has some level of benefit that resonates with your mind and spirit type of thing.
Yeah.
Some folks need the exposure because they have great talent, but yet no one's really talking about it, or they're not getting the right group of people's attention to look at them. A lot of kids now are going towards their own social media to post their highlights because that coaches are looking at social media.
Yeah.
And I talked about this in the success episode a few episodes back, but your social media is your brand, and what you put out there is what is what you're trying to go ahead and expose.
Yep.
So just like Jeffrey Higgins was saying, like once you put it out there, you made it my business.
Yep.
Yep.
And it goes not only like to the youth, it goes to businesses. Businesses now are reliant on their social media exposure.
Yep.
A whole business can collapse with one mistake on social media. A business can disappear overnight.
Yeah.
Because somebody posted, and it might not even been like checked off by that company. It just, the social media manager could have been upset that day and posted, "I don't like black people." And then now your whole brand is associated with not liking black people.
Yep.
Because one person decided to do that. You got to come out with statements. You got to come out with, all this stuff. So on a positive note, small businesses are getting that exposure. They're allowed to be able to define who they are to people who don't know. Like now I see, these, like a lot of great talented artists, talented chefs, people, that we were bringing out on our show to talk to us because, we see that they're getting that exposure. We're like,
Absolutely.
okay, I want to learn from you. I want to be able to talk to you, and share, like, network with you.
Yeah.
Because you are, you're doing something right.
Yep.
I want to learn from you. Like, it's nothing wrong with, learning how to be a better, have a better imprint on social media.
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of people have that pride in them where they don't want to share other people's stuff. They want, like I posted on my Twitter, most people want to be, they don't want to be in the number. Like, how we used to sing, "I want to be in the number." Like, in the band, they don't want to be in the number anymore. They want to be the number. They want to be the whole show. They don't want to collaborate.
Yep.
Collaboration is dead to a lot of people because they've been burnt in the past. They've been, they've been hurt in the past and stuff like that. But we need each other.
Absolutely.
Especially if you have a smaller audience, you're just starting up. You need people. So why not, instead of putting so much emphasis on the flex culture, why can't we put so much emphasis on the share culture, the collaborative culture? Because us African Americans and young people, whoever, any creed, race, whatever, if anybody wants to be a part of this movement, we should be able to collaborate with each other.
Yeah.
And help each other out to the next stage, because nobody else is going to do that. We're all just going to be shut down by the negative. We're all going to be shut down by what's being posted on social media. All the trending people can post them 2 seconds of them breathing, and then they get a million likes, a million shares, and all this stuff.
Absolutely.
And there's nothing being shared of value in that. So social media, that exposure is important. Like, learning how to develop that imprint is important. Stuff like that. So it's a case study, to be honest. Social media is a case study. We already talked about the negatives. We talked about the positives. And not to just stay on it too long, there was the video. I want to kind of relate this to Atlanta. There was the video of the young lady. I don't know.
Amaretta.
Amaretta? Okay. I don't know her name. So I just saw the video like not even an hour ago. She's a rapper. Does she have any other stuff besides this?
She does. I'm not knowing of her stuff, but I have seen her. You know what I'm saying? I have seen her pop up.
Yeah.
And from what I could understand with her comments and everything, like she's actually very talented. Now, with the video that she posted today, I can clearly say that she is. Just based off of, I don't have a repertoire, nor am I some sort of producer, but just based off of the people that I listen to personally and how she delivers her flow and, you know, her timing of everything, like, she's up there.
Yeah.
She's up there. And a lot of, there's not enough exposure when it comes to our female rappers. But anyways, when this particular video, she is talking about what is defined as being from Atlanta.
She ruffles some feathers.
She ruffles some feathers, and I love a song that can start controversy, like Control, Big Sean's Control with K Dot came out, No Vaseline by Ice Cube, the Ether, like I love all that stuff. However, this ruffled a lot of feathers in the state of Georgia, where she said, even if you're from Forest Park, you're not from Atlanta. Like, if you're from the north, you're not from Atlanta. If you're from Lithonia, you are not considered part of Atlanta. Limburg, you're not considered part of Atlanta. Me, anytime APD shows up to something, you're part of Atlanta. Like, that's just me.
I feel personally like my definition of Atlanta has always been, because, again, 285 Live.
Right.
The circle is 285. So if you're within that circle, I count you as part of Atlanta.
Yeah.
And then, you know, if you're like on the outskirts a little bit, you know, you touching, I give you like a 5 mile, 10 mile radius, or whatever. I give you the pass if you say I'm from Atlanta. I'll be like, okay, cool. You know, so if you're like, I'm from College Park or something like that. I'm from Atlanta. Okay, cool. You know, there's like, I keep saying the gatekeeping, because I am part of gatekeeping.
Mad Dog is definitely a gatekeeper.
Because I'm from downtown Atlanta, and it bothers me. It ruffles my feathers when people mispoint things in Atlanta. Because, and I love my pastors, I love my church, but my pastor was speaking about traveling downtown Atlanta, and she mentioned that she was going to Phipps Plaza. And I almost had a aneurysm. I was just like, that is not downtown.
That's Buckhead.
That is.
If anything, that's uptown.
Yeah, that's uptown. Like Lindbergh area. It's different. It's very different than downtown. It's a whole different feel.
Yeah.
But to that point, the song, I was like, okay, I'm bumping the song.
Yeah.
I'm seeing people post. I see my older brother post about and my sister posted actually. So
really? Okay.
They were posting. My sister posted like she put a whole roadmap of where we lived our whole lives. She was like Sylvan Road. I was like, people gonna look at that first of all.
Yeah.
Bankhead. You know, I've lived in all those areas. I was born in Crawford Long Hospital, which is now Emory Midtown. So I am certified Atlanta. So I have some reference points, but. My wife, she is not certified in Atlanta, but she lived in Lithonia, she lived in Henry County, stuff like that. Kind of ruffled her feathers a little bit, the song did. Because, you know, she was saying, you know, if you're from Lithonia, you're not from Atlanta.
Yeah.
You know, I give you a pass if you're from Lithonia.
Right.
But that's like the cut-off point. You cannot say, if you lived in Conyers, Macon, Warner Robins, Kennesaw, that's not Atlanta. At that point, you were crossing lines. So as an official member of the Gatekeeping Society, I enjoyed the song. Didn't ruffle my feathers one bit.
Yeah.
You can't say I'm not from Atlanta.
I never claimed that to be from Atlanta. Once I got older, like, and understood the geographical map.
Yeah.
I always say I'm from Stone Mountain. I'm proud of saying I'm from Stone Mountain. We got our own, like,
ain't nothing wrong with that.
Like the whole, like, I will, if I wasn't as ignorant as I was in college, like, I would have played the beginning of Crank That Roosevelt as my walkout song, and basically, like you literally, like, we had our own anthem.
Yeah.
Like, that's all I cared about.
You have your own flavor. You have your own, like, culture.
Right.
And it's okay to have that stuff.
Like, we literally have Donald Glover, aka Childish Gambino, claiming Stone Mountain. Like, he's from there. Like, I don't need nothing else.
Exactly.
Like, y'all can have Atlanta. I got the most influential dude to ever come out of the state. Like, outside of, like,
I just tell people I'm from the dirty South. You feel me?
Yeah, that's fine. Like,
you know what I'm saying? Whatever you think is whatever you think.
Yeah, right. They say they from Clayco. They say they from, like, there's differences.
There's differences.
There's no reason to be ashamed of where you're from.
Right.
So if you hear somebody gatekeeping, Don't take too much offense to
Don't take offense.
Just take the ha-ha, take the hee-hees. You know where you're from. If you feel like you're a part of Atlanta, that's your culture.
Right.
That's you.
And unless you live in Savannah. If you live in Savannah, you can't claim. I'm sorry.
No, that's too far. No, you
can't. I've seen people do it though. Like people from Augusta,
yeah.
People from Columbus, they be like, "Yeah, I'm from Atlanta." Just stop.
It's bad, bro.
Stop.
It's
bad. Cool to not be from Atlanta too. Like it's okay. If you're from Marietta, you're just from Marietta. Just say I'm from Marietta.
Just say it from Marietta. It's
when
okay.
people ask, like they don't know, just say it's north of Atlanta.
Now there is a lot of false claiming and like in the song, and Mad Dog said they're gonna ask for your zone. They're gonna ask what school you went to. They're gonna ask, what hospital you came out of. Like they're gonna ask all that stuff. And if you don't have the proper answer and they can tell that you're lying, it's over with.
You gotta have the credentials. You gotta have the resume. You gotta have references. Because you can say that you're from these places. You can say that, oh yeah, I grew up in Kirkwood. I did this and that. And somebody from Kirkwood be like, I've never seen this person, never heard of them. I don't know their mama. I don't know their auntie.
Right.
He don't know the candy lady who lived
there
on
you go.
7th
I was about to say
Lucky Street.
Yep.
Who sold the pickles. Like if you don't have stuff like that, you lose a little points. I was looking at the video. She was kind of losing some points for me. She had a Kyle Pitts jersey on in front of Truist Park. Why not just have a Braves jersey on? You could have had like a Hank Aaron.
You could have had a Hank Aaron or Chipper Jones.
Anybody jersey.
Or better yet, if you were gonna go football, why not a Mike Vick?
Yeah, Mike Vick.
Doggone. You can have a Julio. I'll go with that.
Dunn, Michael Turner.
We're missing a big one. Roddy White, bro. Roddy White, Algie Crumpler, something like Keith Brookings, like all that. Like that lets you know, like you really from your type.
And there ain't nothing against Kyle Pitts. You're generational talent.
But he had one touchdown.
You just got here.
You got here,
And had one touchdown. Lord Jesus.
Chill.
It wasn't even in the United States of America,
We're not talking about
chill.
I'm just saying.
And I made this statement last year that we need to flush number 2. They still haven't done that. But I have recommitted to the Falcons. Like I told you, I was just gonna give you a year period. But I wasn't gonna be a Falcons fan. But I'm going full effect. I don't care. Blind faith. We're dumb. I'll say the ownership is dumb. I'm gonna watch Falcons games again. I'm gonna go to the games again. I'm gonna wear my jerseys. Blah 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 blah. But if we suck, we suck. Just flush number 2. Get it over with. Just rip the Band-Aid off. We tired of Matt Ryan. Everybody tired of Matt Ryan except the other.
I love him.
The other.
They should keep him.
The people from
I love him.
Alpharetta.
Keep him.
Bring in Aaron Rodgers. But
anybody, man.
But yeah, man. That with all this that we were saying, that's been our main mission with 285 Live, man. We say it dang near every episode. 285 Live is encompassing all of us coming from different portions of the city. Yeah. No matter if we are claiming or false claiming. Yeah. And we are
false claiming.
Experience, sharing our experiences. All through and through, they're all the same to a certain degree, just different geographical points, man.
Yeah.
So
we're not Atlanta Live. We're not Atlanta only live. Right. We are 285 Live. That encompasses Atlanta, the greater Atlanta areas. Mm-hmm. So I live in Ellenwood, so I can't even really say I'm in Atlanta right now. I'm in Ellenwood. Like I'm an exit away from Atlanta. Like I could walk and be in Atlanta, but
right.
I'm in Ellenwood.
Right.
That's cool. People don't know what Ellenwood is, but. It's in the song Ellenwood, we get too deep.
Yeah, that's
Y'all do y'all research.
Nah, but I think this is a good little bit, and then also too, going back to the social media bit before we close for a second. We took it upon ourselves, like Mad Dog was saying, to go ahead and highlight some people. Like majority of the guests that we have are folks that have some presence, but it's not all the way there yet. Even if, we're not even there yet ourselves, and
we're working on it.
We're working on it, but we are very grateful for the people to come out and expose us to their fans, so then they can, unfollowers and go ahead and follow us, so we can continue to grow. So we are grateful to everyone.
It's been fun, man. Like. We're 9 episodes in.
9 episodes, bro.
It's crazy, man.
Next episode 10, will be our season finale.
Yes, we are doing this by the season.
So you won't see us for a while. You won't hear us for a while. But that means we're preparing. We're trying to get better. We're trying to get better equipment.
Absolutely.
Better scenery. You see every episode we get like a different view. Now you see us in HD. You didn't see us in HD the first time. You saw us in like pixelated, whatever we could get at the point. But now I got the ring lights and but I'm gonna upgrade the mic. I'm gonna upgrade the systems. We're gonna upgrade our presence.
No more folks sneaking behind us in the background.
Right. So it's gonna be a little change. But yeah, thank y'all for sticking with us.
Absolutely.
For 9 episodes. If you've been faithfully listening to us, if you listen to us on Amazon Music, you listen to us on Spotify. Cannot listen to us on Apple Music yet.
Psych.
Don't know what happened.
We ain't worried about that. We ain't even worried about it at all.
No, listen, literally, Apple. I literally put 2 people on game to put their podcast on your stuff. 2. Why are you rejecting us?
Oh, the other people weren't?
Yeah, they weren't. I'm like, do I have to? I might have to just like reset the email address or something like that. But I ain't worried too much about your Apple. Yes, I am. I'm trying to get that Apple Pay. Apple Pay, Samsung Pay. What's the other pays?
Shoot, everybody
got like a little pay thing now. I saw before we closed.
Go ahead.
I saw this. I read this article. It was like the new Apple phone is gonna have a like a commerce app where you can pay stuff. And I was like, don't y'all already have that with Apple Pay? And somebody was like, it's not Apple Pay, it's something different. I'm like, so explain it. Is it supposed to be like Cash App? Like you can have? I don't know. I'm not even hurting
myself over that one because I don't even use it. It's either card or cash. I don't even trust myself with paying
I don't
on my
use
phone.
Samsung Pay or nothing like that. I ain't got cash. I use card at this point. I just insert, and if it
that's it.
If it approves or declines, I be praying. I don't even check my bank account anymore. I just like we was at, and to get a little personal, I like to get y'all a little personal. My wife gonna kill me if she hears this stuff. But we was at Kroger, and I put some money to the side for grocery money, and I was like, we got like $3.50 in there, babe. It's okay. It went to $3.75, and then she was like, oh, babe, you should have told her beforehand. You should have been watching. I was like, hold on, just have faith. And I scanned my Kroger card. I watched the numbers drop from like $3.75 to $300. I was like, yeah, get this savings. I know the system, man.
Yeah.
But no, that was just, that was my W for the week. Small things in life. I love seeing those numbers drop for Kroger. I don't know why.
Absolutely.
I guess because I just grew up in the city and I used to steal my groceries. So
well, hey.
Now I pay for groceries.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
Moving on up, man.
Moving on up.
So, Jeffrey, any closing remarks for the episode, man, before we go ahead and put it out?
Yes, I do have a closing remark.
Talk to the people.
Okay, for everybody that listens to the podcast, our main goal, our main focus is to help everybody in any way we can with our advice. We are no doctors. We are no therapists. We did not study the mind, body, and soul, but we have experience. So if you feel like, for whatever reason, that our advice or input or anything that we do will not help you, we apologize. But we can at least say that we're trying. We're putting in the effort. We're putting in the time. Like I said, our main focus and goal is to help everybody and to enlighten everybody about the things that are going on in the world. That's all we try to do. And we will continue to do it in the best way that we know how, which is providing you guys with facts and giving, providing y'all with our experiences in life and things like that. So with that being said, I'm proud of what we've done so far. Regardless of what anybody says, I'm proud of what we've done. So, but y'all stay tuned for what we got coming up, because trust and believe we got some things. We got some things brewing. You feel me? We gonna y'all look. Season 2 just gonna be even better.
Yep.
I'm not even that doesn't go to say that season 1 wasn't good because it was great. But season 2, y'all, please be on the lookout.
Yep.
We about to take this podcast thing over.
We're gonna take the entertainment industry over.
We're gonna take it over, bro. But
I wanna
you know,
mention that we're not just a podcast. We are a whole entertainment agency. Like I want to
Yep.
redefine what we are doing. We're not only spreading the positive messages and bringing this perspective from 4 intelligent brothers onto a podcast platform.
Mm-hmm.
We're about to, just do the thing, man. Whatever we feel that we want to do, that's what we're gonna do.
Absolutely.
Our YouTube's gonna blow up with the videos. Our personalities are so different but alike at the same time. Y'all about to see and get something. You gonna have to, because we funny guys. I be cracking up every time Jeffrey Higgins and Big Bay Rico are in the same room or online together. It kills me. I love just spending time with these folks. I see a lot of people attack just people who are doing podcasts nowadays, talking about, oh, men are just gossiping nowadays.
Yeah.
We ain't gossiping. We telling truths. We putting our our hearts on our sleeves. You know, all the cliches that come with that.
Yeah.
And we are letting y'all know like what's going on in this world. Y'all gotta really take it for what it is, and do your research and truly be connected to people before you judge. Learn how to make these connections before you spout negativity. Because negativity is shared way faster than positive messages. And that's my closing statement. Our chief minister of ceremonies, Maestro Sir Garrett, what is the final take?
Man, shit, I was sitting here trying to figure that out, but
It's been a busy week for you though.
It's been busy, man. But don't let social media consume you. Don't let it consume you. It's here for fun. At the end of the day, yes, it could make your life better, but to what degree are you willing to let it take you? To what degree are you allowing this to be your life? If you're not letting it be your life, like Jeffrey Higgins said, put the phone down and appreciate the people around you.
Yeah.
There's too many people in the same household texting each other as to what they need. There's too many people in the household, sending videos to one another instead of walking in their room and being like, "Hey, check this out."
Right.
Everything's so instant, but the moment that the Wi-Fi's down, the moment that your battery dies, the moment that you have no service in a certain location, now what?
Yeah.
You're gonna have to relearn how to actually be social, which is why I said it's such an oxymoron. But it's fun. Like what we do is fun. It's not meant to be any type of level of negativity. It's not meant to consume your mind. It's more to provoke it. And I'm happy with the squad that I have. I'm happy with the goal that we have. We're staying true to ourselves through and through, and it's only gonna get better. So on that note, man, let's just go ahead and close it on out. Turn your headlights on, people. Put that seatbelt on. Use your blinkers. Don't go the speed limit because we hate that around here. And look in your blind side before you merge. Yep. You feel me? Find your exit. Get home safe. Say no to drugs. You know what I mean? And
unless they're good drugs and you need them for mental illnesses and all that stuff, Kanye.
Never surrender.
Yeah.
I don't condone that message.
Live your life, man.
Live your life. Have fun. Enjoy the weekend.
Yeah.
Enjoy your week. It's getting warmer.
Yeah.
It's getting warmer. So we're about to get up out this winter.
It's about to get crazy this summer. We're about to blow up.
Summer finna go dumb.
I promise you. As we prepare for season 2, as we prepare our minds, our finances, and all this stuff, may God bless you all. May God just continue to just be with you and increase. It's gonna be a great year for the city of Atlanta. So
it's gonna be wild.
I put that on everything. But yeah, man, we love y'all. I don't know. Did you say Brodies and Brodettes today and beautiful people?
I did say Brodies and Brothers, but I did not say beautiful people.
We got to make sure we coin. I'm gonna have a shirt that's gonna say like, "Are you a Brody, a Brodette, or a beautiful person?" You know, we got to market everything. We gonna look. Just wait on it.
Just wait on
it. We're gonna have some fun next season. But
with that being said, 285 Live, we are out.
Cut.
Enjoy y'all's week. We up out of here. Now get off our podcast.
Yeah. Just play it again. Loop it again. Yeah, just play it out loud. Get the big boom boxes and play it to your friends, your coworkers, everybody. Play it to your enemies. All right, love y'all.
Bye.